Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of FC Pripyat. As you can see, it's not been all doom and gloom. It's been mostly gloom. Some are doom. Yeah, mainly been doom and gloom. But the key thing here is we won our first game. Not our first game, obviously. We don't talk about that game. But let's have a look at the schedule. So 4 days after we were humiliated by Dnipro, we actually won. We won the game. So a staggering 595 fans attended, 400 of which roughly were our own. So really pleased with that. And we won. We won 2-0. Our boy out of the closet, Askyranov, came out and literally scored a penalty. Second goal was an own goal, but it came from a deflection. So if I remember right from the highlights, he shot, hit the post, bounced back off the keeper's back, and then went in. You don't like to see it ever, apart from when you're the one doing it. Meerkat so far has been slightly disappointed. As you can see here, 6.8 in this one, 6.5 in this one, and then yeah, we actually took the lead. We took the lead 5 minutes in. Less than 60 seconds later, we were level. By half time, we were 2-1 down. By the hour mark, we were down 4-1, and we also had a man sent off. So yeah, it's not been great. Meerkat so far, despite all the praise I was giving him before we started this save properly, has really let me down. But I'm a big fan in this game of like doing like 5 games and then reassessing. So you know, he could come out in the next game, which will be on this video, and score a hat-trick. Let's hope. So I'm gonna do 2 games at this point, and we'll roll through you know, half a week as well. So the Saturday and the Wednesday, we'll play these games. So yeah, as it stands in the league, we are not in the relegation zone, which is really good. We have got the worst goal difference with Agro Business, amazing name, Voloshik as well. Dnipro just storming ahead as well. So before we get into the game itself, I have made some more transfers, as you would probably expect. Just have a look here. So we have the last ones that you guys would have seen would have been Oleg Koshka. So we'll work from here downwards. Okay. So first person to join is a guy called Petro Kondratyuk, and he is 39. I know what you're thinking, probably a bit tall, but look, I'm thinking that at this level he could probably still do something for us. He's probably not going to start the game, or if he does, he probably only lasts about half hour before you know, he needs to get the Zimmer frame out, and then we have to take him off the pitch. But good passing, good technique, good vision. Penalties he'll be on. First touch is okay. I'm just going to say to him, look, Petro, listen, mate, listen. If the ball is within 2 feet of you, do something with it. If it's not, let the midfielders arrange to do the work. And that's all I can say. So, welcome to him. Next is Volodymyr Grebenyuk, goalkeeper. I mentioned in the last video that we really needed someone to kind of come in and take that step up and improve our goalkeepers. Hopefully he can do it. Good kicking, good handling, aerial reach is good, decision making's okay, positioning. So hopefully not too many errors to come from him. Igor Melch is someone else. Now I've just realised that because at the moment I'm playing 4-1-2-1-2, I'm having to really put all my efforts through the middle of the park and just have my fullbacks to support. I don't want to really do that for the majority of this season. I would like to hopefully introduce some wing play into it as well. I always feel like, especially in Football Manager 19, if I've got competent wingers who can keep whipping balls in, poachers, advanced forwards and target men are usually pretty receptive to that as well. But he's got a good acceleration, so I feel like he has to be playing in this midfield right, attacking midfield right, because he hasn't got much pace. So if he starts from here, by the time he gets to here, he'd been caught up. I know it's not as simplistic as that, but in my mind, that's how I like to do things. But yeah, crossing's good, first touch is good, off the ball, work rate, technique, etc. So yeah, pretty happy with that. We'll probably hopefully give him some minutes soon enough. Vladislav Bitsko is someone else I've brought in now. Again, midfield at the moment isn't the best. I've only got a few players, and if any of them are knackered, you know, I'm playing out of position player, so I had to bring him in. He's not too bad. He's pretty much on par with everyone else. So we'll just keep him there. He's played. He he's had a fair bit of time off, so hopefully he can get back to the swing of things soon enough. So then this is one now. So I mentioned Shakhtar and Dynamo Kiev, and they're actually mentioned in the description as well that we want to go toe to toe with them, rub shoulders with them, and eventually stand on their shoulders as the greats of Ukraine. But for now, we just have to loan in some of their under 18s. So they're under 18s now. Fullbacks again, like I've been really struggling with decent fullbacks, but this guy seems okay. He's got a good acceleration, good stamina, good pace, good tackling, good marking. Work rate's not the best, but we're not playing really as a wing back, so it doesn't really matter too much. Positioning's okay, which means he should not dawdle too much. Concentration could do with a bit of work, but for this level, I'm pretty happy with that. Igor Nozarev is another one, another centre back, because something you wouldn't have seen as yet is that one of our best centre backs has already picked up like a 6 to 8 week injury as well. So I feel like I've just skirted over him a little bit there. So positioning's good, strength, tackling. He's got all the decent attributes of a decent central defender. So we'll see how he plays in. And finally, we've raided Dynamo Kiev's youngsters. We have to do one from Shakhtar as well. Now initially I tried to actually sign this bloke on his contract, but then it came to pass where he was actually willing to sign for us, but we had to pay £650,000 compensation to Shakhtar, and I thought I can't really do that for an 18-year-old fullback from their under 18s. So yeah, it's good. It just gives us a bit of strength in depth, and that's really what we're looking for at this moment in time. So let's have a quick look at the tactics, because we're about to jump in anyway. So we're at home against Oblast Brewer. We've got a 100% win record at home, just saying at the moment. So be hopefully stay on top of that. As you can see here, look, we've got Alexei Polishuk, who is a very good centre back, who was actually started the first game, came on as a sub in the second. He's got a lower back stress fracture, which essentially means that it could be a recurring injury. I've sent it to a specialist to hopefully not let that be the case. And then Andrei Kochtirakov, who is our backup Meerkat. So it does actually give Meerkat a bit more time to prove himself, but time is running out for him. Not quickly enough, but it's something to be aware of. But look at this. These three are a bit of a love triangle. So hang on a second. Malashkin's suspended because he got sent off like a pillock in the last game. So Levitinov is... It's going to have to be Vladislav, isn't it? They're still trying to get to match fitness. It's doing okay at the moment. Sometimes I like to use quick pick and let my assistant manager decide. This is the 39-year-old Kondratyuk, who I'll sometimes bring on. I don't think I'll start him yet, but he isn't far away from it. Gunchak, who's our player assistant manager as well, might also come in. There's no one else really there that I'm really interested in bringing in at the moment. Bitsko is someone I do want to bring in, and Igor Malchis, who are the two of the players I've just introduced to you, but as you can see, they're nowhere near ready for it yet. So let's give this a go. I'm gonna just change it from defensive to cautious now. I don't know, that's been a bit too keen, but we're at home. I don't know anything about the teams I'm playing. I don't know if they're like a Liverpool of the league or if they're a Fulham. Do you know what I mean? And that's no disrespect to Fulham or Liverpool. Well, so it wouldn't be disrespectful to Liverpool fans, but you know what I mean. Anyway, you understand what I'm trying to say. I've got faith in you to understand what I'm saying. So, come on, boys, let's do it. I feel like if we could pick up some early points, it's going to take a lot of pressure off us going in towards Christmas. The goal difference I'm not really too fussed about. I understand that it could literally be the difference between a point here and there, but for the grand scheme of things, I think we play each game as it comes. Meerkat. Oh, that's what he does! That's what he does! That's what he hasn't done ever before for us, but that's what he's done this time, and he scored his first ever goal for the club. And he's literally, as I was just saying and just thinking to myself, I'm starting to write you off, fella. I think he's going to be one of these players. He's going to be one of these players that every time you think you're going to start writing him off, he's going to just come up with something that makes you go, actually, do you know what? Oh my God, I've done it again. I couldn't even enjoy the post-goal glow of Meerkat. Come on, just save this. Okay. I know you can't see me right now, but can you just feel the disappointment in my voice? It's is this a show some passion? I don't think it is. I don't think it's to show some passion. Although, stats-wise, we're struggling again. Okay. You know, in the last game as well, when we lost 4-1, 2 of those goals from like 25 yards out as well. So, is it because I'm dropping deep that they're getting these shots off? You know, do I need to be a little bit further forward? I don't know. I need to keep an eye on it, really. Okay, it's not over yet, though, is it? I mean, we're proving. The one thing I'm liking so far is that we're proving that we can actually score in this division, which tells me that, you know, if we can sort our defence out, we might be onto something. And there's still plenty of time in the transfer window as well. You know, I'm not sure if we've hit August yet, but we're pretty much close to doing it. Don't lose it in stupid positions. Don't lose it in stupid positions. Just keep the ball moving. Don't. I had one like that not too long ago that went straight beyond the goalkeeper. He's picked it up. Meerkat. He's picked it up. Ball comes across. Oh, he's offside. Oh my God, he's offside. To be fair, even I could tell it was. Sometimes I can't tell. That one was pretty obvious. Now, the last time I said sympathised, they hated me for it. So, okay. But then again, I sympathised with them at half-time last time and they were okay. It's when I sympathised and call them the underdogs at the end that they seem to have a problem with it. So, look, you stay where you are. Okay, I'm gonna put this boy here just look as a defensive midfielder now, because I feel like he should be the one who's, you know what, maybe I think as a halfback might be better as well, because then that way I'm hoping his job is going to be just to put his face in front of the ball when they're having a long shot. That's his new specific role in my team. Come on, gotta be a highlight for us here, surely. Meerkat! I'm going to be shouting Meerkat a lot, and I've got the window open as well, so I think my neighbours might just think I'm really enthusiastic about my car insurance. Oh, for frick's sake. How are their players dead and still doing this to me? It's not looking good, is it? But I don't know whether it's just one of these things where it's like every game's a cup final, you just have to go for it. This guy as well, just quickly before we carry on, I got him from, he was in my youth team in the under-21s, 17 years old, and he's actually, I think he might just be my new starting advanced forward. So we'll see. There's nothing else really there, is there? Let's just see it out. Just see it out. I've still got weaknesses in certain areas that I just can't really get over. I mean, I'll happily take, if anyone's actually watching this, I'll happily take some pointers in the comments about what I could probably do. Maybe drop a forward and shore up the midfield a little bit. Maybe we're losing out too much. But possession-wise, we're good. So So that tells me that that's not the case. The case is we're just quite either. I don't know. I think we're just crap at the back. Come on, let's just get one back. Oh, we've done it again. Okay, well, okay. So now we have to readdress everything, really, don't we? Yatsik goes and picks up the ball like a champion. There's not really much I can do here, is there? I mean, I don't even know what I'm doing now. I'm basically just saying, look, we haven't got any width. Just get as far forward as possible. You boys just attack as well, and we'll go to very attacking. We're gonna take that off. We're gonna never time waste. We're gonna play a higher tempo, more direct. We'll play through the middle because that's where all of our players are with underlaps. Attacking width can be quite narrow. Yeah, I'm guessing this is pretty much it. Right, boys, best of luck. Just give me a sliver of a highlight. Just a sliver of a highlight. That's all I want. I think it's probably too late. Although it does annoy me a bit where they give you 30 seconds of a key highlight to then just be like, nah, nothing's actually happening. I've had it before. It's been like a look. Referees just. Ugh. Well, right. So last time, I said we were the underdogs and they hated me for it. This time we've scored 2 at home against Obolon Brewer, you know, to be respected. So, look, I'll tell you what, Ruslan. It's your idea, you run with it. Maybe you should take over as manager. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. Okay, so I think we should probably just you know go to the next game. It's so quick paced in the Ukrainian second division because we've just made another signing in that short window between our last game and our upcoming game, so Saturday to Wednesday, and it's this boy Dmitrio Osadeci. I'm struggling with that last name. It must be like Smith, but in Ukrainian. He's a winger, but he plays on the other side. So now we've finally got width options. I'm not going to do too much because he's severely lacking in match sharpness. So we need to obviously address that first. But I know he's not great, but it's the best we can do at the moment. I've also found out as well that I've approached and reached my over 21 limit, which I probably should have read into more because I didn't realise that was actually a thing that needed considering. So yeah, it's not my strongest moments, but we persevere, we carry on. I think Yarmolenko has not done enough to earn a start now, and Martin Ruck can come in. The problem is I've still got Yatsky, who he scored, to be fair to him. I'm going to keep him as a halfback, and this guy is going to be a supporting advanced playmaker. He's going to start linking stuff up. Meerkat obviously stays on now. He's scored, so he's hit a bit of form. Is there anyone? Does Gunchak deserve a go? Yeah, we'll give Gunchak a go. I think that's pretty much it. Rudzinski is going to come on next game, I think, and I think I'm going to change the formation up after this episode and maybe try some wing play because we have got a couple of players that can fill that gap now. So probably like a 4-2-3-1 or something like that, or a 4-1-2-3 or something like that. But pretty much where we're at, what we're up to. I'm not really going to change anything else. He got 6.4 in that last game, but there's not much you can do. Right. We are going to go back to defensive. And these guys, Avangard, Kramatorsk, are in 5th. So, realistically, we're not expecting much. It's the home games that are the most important ones. I do like this as well. This is the second team I think we'll come up against with 3 up top with the target man, a poacher and a deep line forward, or maybe an advanced forward instead of the target man. 2 box-to-boxes or a box and a ball mini midfielder. So we'll see. Anyway, no pressure, boys. But you know, you can have some faith. Have some faith. You can have some passionate faith, like a very keen Catholic. Come on then, boys. Let's just not embarrass ourselves again. Okay, so we're 44 seconds in. 44 seconds in to what is probably going to be one of the longest games of the season so far. Although, look, Obolon Brewer, if we look at this, look, Obolon Brewer, Dnipro and Avangard, we've already played all these 3. So if we get these out of the way, yeah, it's not going to do much to our morale, but we can then start to build things back up. I mean, we played against these guys, MFK, and we beat them. So if we can do that, then why can't we beat other people who are in and around that area? I mean, these are just dead rubbers, aren't they? So yeah, I think cautiously optimistic still. I mean, look at this. They've scored and not even had a shot on target. We've had 2. We're winning. Winning possession. They're dirty cheating Barstools. Passes completed. We've done more passes as well. So I reckon we're a sleeping giant. I've got faith in us. Good lad, get out. Right, get on that. Let's put a bit of pressure on them. Put a bit of pressure on them. Put a bit of pressure. It's not great goalkeeping, is it? But the thing is, with the animations in this game, the one thing that's outrageous. He's headed that. See, this is the thing, like, 2D animations and only commentary do not highlight the pitfalls, but I can't help but feel that, yes, the 3D animations take away the realism of the game, sometimes, but I feel like they're too entertaining to not have on. So, anyway, we already know where we stand with this, boys. I think... I don't know what to think, really. It's all really built about match fitness now, isn't it? I think, does Meerkat deserve a rest? I think we can give Meerkat a rest, and we'll bring in, drop this down to here, and you, sir, can be our advanced playmaker. In fact, that's not going to work, is it? You just be our supporting central midfielder. Okay, Yatsik, I want you to stay as you are. I don't know why I'm taking so long with the tactics. I apologise. You know what? Just click that little cog in the bottom right hand corner. Change me to like 1.5 if you're only done so, or 2 times speed, because you should not have sat through what was quite obviously a very, very pointless half-time tactical arrangement configuration. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's worked. This is the second time now. This is the second time in 2 games that he's had a goal disallowed. And to be honest, I'm starting to think that corruption is rife in Ukraine. I feel like someone's been on Sky Bet or Bet365 and put a tenner on us to go down. We're not last. We're not last but one. Good save. It's not as bad as what Dnipro's stats were on. I think that's something like... He's offside. Yeah, thank you. Dnipro had something like 29 shots or something daft. Good save. Right into his hands. But don't go mad with it now. Just find it. Oh! Route 1! That's killing off. Like... He's doing bits. I think... I didn't really get the chance to really talk about it, but I in previous episodes. But like I said, I've got every country surrounding Ukraine apart from Moldova. I haven't included England, Spain, Italy, France, or anyone like that, because for me, Pripyat, you know, I don't want too many players in a database that I'm never going to have much chance of attaining, nor do I want to attain. So I feel like it just gives it a bit more realism. This certainly gives it more realism. Are we going to really tell them that they were excellent again? Oh, for God's sake. Why are you telling me to tell them that they're excellent? Oh, I can't even... So you're excellent and then they hate it and he switches off. But then you go to him individually and say, I'm pleased with you. He's like, oh, cheers, thanks very much. Appreciate that. Right, we'll leave it there for now. Like I say, this is nothing but expected, but also disappointed. But like you say, out of the, so I can literally list them off. So we've played in the 5 games that we've played Obolon Brewer, Kramatorsk, Dnipro, MFK, Mykolaiv, and who else we played? Oh no, Avangard, and these people. Yeah, where are these? Where is Zerka? Where is Zerka? They're there as well. So literally 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th at the moment we've played, whereas 12th, the team that we're on level points with, we beat. They haven't even won a game yet. So yeah, I'm optimistic. But if you haven't got any ideas of what I could do to improve the team so far, listen, I'm all to hear it. I'm not going to claim to be some FM
god or anything like that. The tactics sort of thing is something that I definitely need to work on. So yeah, any comments, queries, much appreciated. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.